Well, if last year was the year of Gibson as a brand, this year going into 2020 is the year of Epiphone. We're going to now position Epiphone as having an original collection and then having a collection that is inspired by Gibson. The original collection of Epiphones, whether it's the Casinos, the Wilshires, the Coronets, the Master Builds, the Texan, all of those were iconic in and of themselves. I remember watching both Keith Richards and John Lennon play the Casino, and that was a pretty dramatic moment in memory for me. And I think those stories are shared by so many people and so many artists that say, I started with an Epiphone because that's when my dad played, and I still have it. Where it was at the beginning playing in their own bedroom, pretending they were playing on Wembley, or actually then finally playing on stage in front of thousands of people. Epiphone has always been there. Gibson represents original aspirational. Epiphone is original accessible. We're going to provide accessible originality with what we're making overseas, and we're also going to start making USA-made Epiphones again for the first time in 50 years. And so you're going to see, as part of our collection, a USA-made Texan first. There's a USA-made Casino coming. There will be more coming that we're going to be making in our factories here at USA to pay tribute to Epiphone and what Epiphone means to a lot of people. Clearly to me, but I think for a lot of our artist community, a lot of our fan base, Epiphone really mattered, and we need to make it matter again. Clearly, we had already gone down the road of changing the headstock. As you can see, to your left, we have the Epiphone Texans made in USA with a shorter Kalamazoo headstock, and all the inspired by Gibson is going to the Kalamazoo headstock, which I think was something that our fans were screaming, and we were listening. I think aesthetically and in terms of just the coolness factor of what the guitar looks like, it's totally there. It's something that everybody loves. And so when I look at our collection of the new Epiphone inspired by Gibson, we looked at every single detail of every component that goes into making an Epiphone guitar, spec'd up to what you would expect of an Epiphone guitar inspired by Gibson, tying it all together following the same nomenclature that we follow with Gibson, and doing the same thing with the modern collection. So thank you for having me. I'm excited to have been able to share some of the thoughts of where we came from, what we're doing, and where we're taking the company into the future. Check out zZounds. They carry the complete Gibson and Epiphone offering. We're big supporters of their financing plan, and I hope that you'll be able to find your dream guitar at zZounds.